Amanda is away on assignment. Scott Cam has done a great job on the show today. Thank you, Scotty, for coming in. Plenty in this podcast, of course. We've got what can Brizzy bring to the table at the Olympic Games? That's a good one. You suggested a stadium.
Well, they need a stadium to kick off with, but maybe Wally Lewis and some Moreton Bay bugs.
And you're talking inflatable?
Oh, well, the Macy's parade-style inflatable 50-storey Wally, the king, and then everyone else from other countries will think we've got a king.
But they are pretty fraught, those things. You know, you've got a lot of variables. Wind. Hot air. Ropes.
Oh, we're talking about the Premier now, are we?
Grant Hackett will be joining us as well in this podcast, and Alex Cullen as well with thoughts about the opening ceremony, and we'll check in with Gets My Ghoulies.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller.
Amanda. Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it, you nutface?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
What are you, an idiot?
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Top of the morning to you. Everything peachy pie. Amanda is away on assignment. I forgot about that. I came into work. I didn't see a little smiling face. She's somewhere over in Africa. We don't know what she's doing. She's doing a show with Dr. Chris Brown. It's top secret squirrel stuff. But she has, Jem Rai, left us some casseroles for us to eat.
Yes.
And how are you going, mate?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
You all right?
You didn't mention my nice smile at the start of the show there.
Well,
It's also here.
Yes, and Jem Rai's here as well. I forgot that's right, because she placates you all the time, doesn't she?
Yeah, Amanda loves me.
Of course, yeah. But, mate, you're all right.
I'm good, yeah. Had a good weekend. Played soccer, won.
Oh, you got to play your soccer?
Yeah, so that was good.
Team success.
Team success. Forget the Matildas just winning in the 90th minute.
What about that? That's great. What a big score, though. 6-5.
6-5, yeah. Massive. I don't know what's going on. It's a goal fest.
Well, what is it, touch football?
I don't know.
Amanda's left a message because we do have a litany of special guest hosts coming in while she's away on assignment on Friday with Angela Bishop. Who do we have today, Ray?
Hi, Brendan. It's me. Do you miss me? I hope you said yes.
Yes.
Look, I've organised a few special guests so that you won't struggle too much without me. Today, someone who can fill my reasonably sized shoes is a man who's been on TV for 1,000 years. He's won Logies. He's done it all.
Tools down! Tools down! Tools down! Tools down! Your fly's down.
I'm shutting it down now.
Yes! It's Scott Cam. Also, get him to fix the dodgy studio door while he's in.
Oh, that's a good idea. Scotty Cam. I love Scotty Cam.
Massive.
Oh, you're impressed by Scotty Cam.
I love Scotty Cam. Yeah.
There is not one person in the history of the world that does not like Scott Cam. Well, I'm looking forward to catching up with Scotty. He'll be our special guest host on the show today. He'll be joining us around 6:50 this morning. In the meantime, we can't do anything until we do the Magnificent Seven. Question 1.
Wait, can I do it?
Is this going to be a thing now?
Yeah, is that all right? I want to do something.
Well, suddenly, why do you
Because Amanda's not here, so I can't go and change the aircon, so I've barely got anything to do now.
I thought that would fit.
I'll get a little bored.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
All right, question 1. What colour pants does Mickey Mouse wear?
13 WSFM is our number. Why don't you give us a call and play the Magnificent Seven? Is there anything else you want to do, mate?
No, that'll do.
Jam Nation. We have for you the Magnificent Seven. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say...
I'm not here. I'm on assignment. And by assignment, I mean a cocktail umbrella in a coconut kind of drink. But please enjoy the show.
I hope she's keeping an expense account. But it's about getting question 7 right. We've got Robert of Richmond. Hello, Robert.
Good morning. How are you, Jonesy?
Very well, thanks, Rob. What colour pants does Mickey Mouse wear?
Red.
Which Australian swimmer defended her 400-metre freestyle title at the Games over the weekend? It was gold in the pool.
I can't remember her name.
Oh, come on. Gee, Ryan, that was a bit savage.
Well, this is a massive moment.
Oh, yeah. Vicky's in Old Toon Gabby.
Morning, guys.
Hey, Vic.
I got to tell you, I don't know. I'm so sorry.
Let's just think about this. Australian swimmer defended her 400-metre freestyle title at the Games over the weekend.
Was it Ariana?
Yes, it was. Ariane Titmus. Yeah, it's good to... You're a big Olympic fan there, Vicky?
Well, just sort of. I'm just a bit out of touch at the moment.
What did you think of the opening ceremony?
I only watched a little bit of it. I was actually working, so I only sort of was catching bits and pieces on my lunch break. But, saw bits of it. Looked great.
We'll have to talk about it a little bit later on because I watched it without looking at any social media. And then my wife, who is a social media pedant, she was going, it's outrageous, disgraceful, it's all this stuff. And I was watching it without any of that, any of the chatter. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it's French. That's what the French do. They're wacky. They're wacky. And like Lady Gaga was so cute.
Yeah, I watched the whole Lady Gaga dance.
It just was like it was a French farce. Anyway, Vicky, the not-so-secret sound.
Duh.
What is this sound?
Oh, goodness. Can I hear it again?
Sure.
Sounds like some sort of talking computer thing. I don't know.
Vicky, you being a big swimming fan and all, I thought you would have known that. But no. 13 WSFM, we've got to be more specific than that. Let's just have a listen one more time, Ryan.
Okay, here it is.
13 WSFM, I just started already.
Jonesy and Amanda. Sam Nation.
Podcast.
We're into the Magnificent Seven. We're up to question number 3. It's the not-so-secret sound.
Duh.
What is this sound? Diane knows that.
Hi.
Hey, Diane.
Hi.
Hi.
It's a starting sound for swimming.
Yeah, are you a swimmer?
Sorry?
Are you a swimmer?
Oh, not really. I do like to swim, but yeah.
You know, you're just being coy, aren't you, Diane? You are an Olympic champion.
This is me.
You might as well be our very own Titmus. How long did it take for Leonardo da Vinci to paint the Mona Lisa? Was it A, 6 years, B, 16 years, or C, 26 years? How many years?
How many years? Can you say that again?
6, 16, or 26?
Oh. I'll say, how many years did it take?
Sorry,
Diane. I tend to agree with Ryan there.
Thank
Tony's in Wentworth Falls. Tony.
Morning.
How are you, mate?
Morning, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all
good,
right.
thanks.
That's good. How many years did it take for Leonardo da Vinci to paint the Mona Lisa? Was it 6, 16, or 26 years?
Say 16.
16 years. The Louvre says it took him from 1503 to 1519. Special effects experts Jamie Heineman and Adam Savage were the hosts of which popular TV show, Tony?
Sorry, you got me there.
Oh, come on, Tony. Jeff's in Marrickville.
Hello. Hi, Jonesy.
How are you, mate? What is it's like...
What?
Well, what's going on with everyone today?
There's no highs for me today, I've noticed.
Hello.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi.
Oh, God. This is a radio show I'm tuning into. Jeff, special effects expert. Okay, we've established that.
Jeff a robot?
Sorry.
Jeff, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
It's
Thanks.
Monday. Come on. We're without Amanda today. We're just going to make this sound seamless, okay, Jeff? Special effects experts Jamie Heineman and Adam Savage were the hosts of which popular show, Jeff?
Mythbusters.
You know it. What is the title given to a person who makes and serves coffee?
A barista?
Yeah, Gem Y Rye's future career if he keeps piping in unsolicited.
Come on.
The Matildas beat which country this morning?
Zambia.
Look at that. How good were we? 6'5". Well, Jem Rai, you're a soccer guy.
Yeah, 6'5" is a big score.
That's a big score.
It's massive. I don't know what was going on with the defense.
Zambia, are they really good soccer players?
Look, I don't know in terms of the female Zambian team, but I wouldn't suspect that they would be good, but maybe they are.
Well, they've got a lot of flat space there, so...
Yeah.
Anyway, congratulations to you, Jeff. You won the jam pack. It's all coming away. $150 to spend at Bay Vista. World-famous desserts at Bay Vista, Parramatta and Brighton Sands. Timeless Summer Golden Views Experience. Timeless Summer Tour featuring Boy George, Bonnie Tyler, Starship with Mickey Thomas, Tony Hadley at Hope Estate on January 25. How good is that? And Jonesy and Amanda Keller choose fit to colour in and some Sailor pencils. I say, Jeff, anything you'd like to add?
No, thank you so much. Fantastic. Great prize.
Good work. You didn't say hi, so that's good.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm glad we're not the only ones up at this ungodly hour.
Thumbing through the Jarmanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 2000, Kylie Minogue released her hit Spinning Around. The only thing more iconic than that song is the gold shorts she's wearing in the music video. I don't suppose you remember those gold shorts there, Ryan?
I know the gold shorts, yeah. They're iconic.
Would you hazard a guess how much Kylie paid for those shorts?
Is it less than the cost of a Macca's soft serve?
Yeah, well, what's a Macca's soft serve?
I think 90.
You know, well, why are you reading the scripts now? Now you're reading scripts as well? You know. How about if we just have the Ryan show?
That'd be great.
Why don't we put on Kylie Minogue? Because we've got a lot to get through today. Alex Cullen is going to be joining us next. Also, our special guest host for today, SCOTTY CAM.
Jam Nation.
The games are well and truly underway in Paris, from the opening ceremony to the Aussies scoring gold after gold in the pool. And just moments ago, our Matildas were victorious over Zambia, taking them down 6-5. Here to break it all down for us, the Today Show sports star, Alex Cullen. Hello.
Hello.
Bonjour.
How are you?
I'm very well.
Bonjour, bonsoir, bon week where I am right now. I cannot believe what just happened. I am speechless almost. I am in absolute raptures at what I just witnessed. 6-5. You don't see that scoreline very often, and the Matildas, my goodness gracious, they just pulled that out of the fire.
Yeah. Because it's a high-scoring game in soccer, and as you say, you just don't see that. It's like a touch football score.
It is. And look, they were very good, Zambia. They were so good that I thought they'd beat us handsomely, but they didn't. You know, Barbara Banda, an absolute superstar for Zambia, opened the scoring within a minute of the game.
Right.
They raced out to a 2-1 win. Then it was 3-1. 4-2 at half-time. We just kept coming back. You know, we had a Hayley Rasso header from a set piece. Alana Kennedy as well. And then we just sort of kept coming. Then the second half, we were 5-2 down. It was 5-2. To come back from that is simply unbelievable. We had Steph Catley with that penalty goal and a free kick as well that just went through the hands of that poor goalkeeper from Zambia. A massive mistake. And it was 5-all for what seemed like an eternity. And then Michelle Heyman, the 36-year-old superstar from Shell Harbour, there on the South Coast, out of the team in 2019, comes back in to replace Sam Kerr when she injured her ACL earlier this year, and just scores the winner. 6-5 Matildas. We witnessed history. Unbelievable, I tell you. And I'm still on such a high. I just can't believe that happened.
And what happens now?
Well, it's not over yet. So we take on the US. We take on the US next. And there's a bit of revenge there because they beat us for the bronze medal in Tokyo a few years ago, 4-3. Denied us an Olympic medal, an elusive Olympic medal. We keep coming fourth, James. We came fourth at the World Cup last year, fourth in Tokyo. So the US are really good. They beat Zambia 3-0 a few days ago. So they're very, very handy. Trinity Rodman, she's really good. Daughter of Dennis Rodman. There you go, the Chicago Bulls superstar. Yeah, that's pretty cool. She's really fantastic. So they're going to be ready to play. And we, of course, lost to Germany a few days ago, 3-0. So we've made it pretty hard for ourselves. But we're still in this. We go back to Marseille to play that game Wednesday night my time, Thursday morning yours. So
I hope we can take it away in Marseille. To quote the Angels there, that would be fantastic.
The Angels. I've been playing that song so often. What a song that is.
That is a banging song. You know, forget Celine Dion at the end of the Olympic, at the opening ceremony. You should have had her belting out that. Take me away to Marseille.
Take me away to Marseille. I've been blaring that the whole time. What a song. And what about Celine Dion? I mean, no one expected that. I've been watching that doco where she sort of talked at length about her illness, and I thought, there's no way she's coming back to do something like what she did that night. Yeah. I was not actually there, I've got to say. I was in Montpellier with the Australian athletics team.
Right.
The poor athletics team miss out each year because they're sort of at a training camp outside, but just watching that moment, you know, Celine singing from the top of the Eiffel Tower, it's unbelievable. And there's just been so many moments, you know. Jess Fox earlier tonight, the Australian women's sevens team. You know, it's been a wonderful couple of days for Australia, let me tell you.
And the opening ceremony, I watched it without looking at any sort of commentary from social media, and I liked it. And then I looked at the pile and I thought, hang on a minute, I must be missing something here.
Well, look, it was trying times. It was, you know, it was raining, of course, but I was watching the French one, unfortunately. I didn't see our coverage. I was watching the French one. I could hardly understand what was going on, of course. I don't really speak that very good of French. But, look, I thought it went really well. It went off without a hitch. The Australians were fantastic. I thought that torch would go out. I was so worried. I thought that old guy in the wheelchair would drop it. Rafael Nadal looked really worried as he was like flying along on that boat, sort of looking around at the crew going, is it going to go out? And no, it did, luckily. And it finally got to that balloon and just rose up. And it was just... that was it. It was
he was carrying that torch like he was carrying a cake at a kid's birthday party. And come on.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it. So,
Alex, thank you so much for joining us. And you guys are doing a great job over there. You can watch the Paris 2024 Olympic Games live and free on the 9 network or stream on 9 now. Alex Cullen, thank you.
Jonesy, pleasure. Thanks so much.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation. WSFM, hello there. It's Jonesy and Amanda. Amanda has gone on special assignment, although she has left us a list of guest co-hosts.
Hi, Brendan. It's me. Do you miss me? I hope you said yes.
Yes.
Look, I've organised a few special guests so that you won't struggle too much without me. Today, someone who can fill my reasonably sized shoes is a man who's been on TV for 1,000 years. He's won Logies, he's done it all.
Tools down. Your fly's down. I'm shutting it down now.
Yes! It's Scott Cam. Also, get him to fix the dodgy studio door while he's in.
That is a good idea. Scott Cam, hello.
Oh, absolute pleasure to be here. It's so exciting. What a view I've got, too, of Sydney Harbour. It's magnificent.
You like the new digs?
I do like the new digs, mate. It only took me 4 days to build them, too, which was pretty good.
I tell you what, you are quite the builder, quite the guy. Mate, I'm so pleased that you've come in to fill in Amanda's reasonably sized shoes. You're just going to do whatever you want here.
Thank you, mate.
Want to do.
You told me that I was replacing her. Like, it's permanent. Didn't you say that to me?
I can't remember.
Well, not this year.
Not this year. This could be a thing down. Let's just... It's the first 20 seconds.
No,
already
I'm joking.
Cam has gone straight in for the job. You're well. You look well.
Thank you, mate. I'm feeling all right. I'm pretty happy. I'm just doing a bit of voiceover at the moment to narrate the 57 episodes of the show that we've just finished.
So that's all been recorded?
All done and finished about a couple of months ago, and I just narrate the show now, so it's a fair bit of work on that. But apart from that, it's pretty easy.
Okay, well, just sit back, relax. We'll get you a coffee.
I've got one.
Do you need the air conditioner adjusted? Gen Y Rye is at your disposal?
No, it's terrific. It's cold outside, but it's nice in here.
Okay.
Jam Nation.
Doing it for the gram right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
Gold, you have 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. You get all the questions right, $1,000. But wait, there's more. If you get all the 10 questions correct, you can double your $1,000 with just one more question. You get it wrong, though, you lose everything. You got $2,000 on the line. You could lose it all. Scott Cam is our special guest co-host for Amanda, who's on assignment. And he's our special quiz master today as well, Scotty.
Wow, I'm excited,
This
and I'm
is a
going to go
big
as
deal.
fast as I can to get them all in.
Well, good man, yes. How do you feel? You're okay?
I'm okay. Who we got?
We got Lee of Penrith.
Lee.
Hello, Lee.
Hey, good morning.
Morning, Lee. Are you ready?
Hi, Scotty. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Scotty's the quiz master. I'm a big blockhead.
Oh, good on you, Lee. Well, I'm going to go as fast as I can, but I'm going to be as clear as I can too, because I really want you to win the $1,000 and then double it up for $2,000. Yeah.
Let's go for 2.
Okay, are you ready to go?
Yep, ready.
Okay, here we go. What is a baby dog called?
Pup.
Correct. Which 2 colours make purple?
Blue and red.
Correct. What is servo short for?
Service station.
Correct. The Southern Cross has how many stars?
Pass.
Pass. True or false, Leonardo da Vinci wrote backwards?
Oh, true.
True, correct. Notting Hill is set in which city?
A city. Britain? Oh, no. England? No. London.
Oh, Lee, I'm sorry.
What's the city?
It's London. It's in London.
Yes.
You
were going well too.
You were doing well. The Southern Cross has how many stars, Lee?
4?
No.
5. 5.
Look at Scotty Cam's back.
I've got it tattooed on my back,
Of course
Lee.
he has.
Yeah.
Oh, Lee.
Oh, no. What
Never
a sucker.
mind. Oh, sorry, Lee. The good news is the block's coming up after the Olympics on 9 and 9 now.
Can't wait.
Good on you, Lee. Thanks.
Lee, did you notice that Scott did a plug for the block? I didn't notice that. It was so seamless. And I'm happy for it as well. Thank you, Lee. It'll be back again tomorrow.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Amanda is away on assignment. She's somewhere in Africa. So each week or each day, we've been having a special guest co-host. And today, Scott Cam from The Block has come in and he's enjoying the facilities.
Yes.
Everything's okay for you?
Oh, yes, I've had a coffee. The view. It's, I feel like it's my own show.
Okay.
Sorry, mate.
I better be careful here.
I'm joking. I am joking. I love it.
Yes.
And I'm very appreciative that you've invited me to do this.
Well, we're happy for it. I'm happy that you're here.
Yeah.
You watched the opening ceremony for the Olympics. What'd you think?
Yeah, I did. I really liked the idea of the barges going down the Seine. I thought that was fantastic. It was something different. And they really put on a cultural show, didn't they, the French? That's what they do. Lady Gaga singing that song, Celine Dion.
Yep.
And then they had all the dancers and the what do they call the Moulin Rouge girls?
They were a bit out of time, the old Moulin Rouge
Were
girls.
they? I didn't notice that.
You just noticed the...
No. Because I only saw snippets. I didn't get up at 3 a.m.
Is that what they call it these days?
Little snippets.
Little snippets. My French isn't that good.
No.
But, yeah, I just thought, watching the whole event, I kept thinking about Brisbane. So we've got Brisbane coming up in 8 years...
2032.
And I'm excited for Brisbane. I don't know. And I like to think back in 2000 when we had our own Olympics here.
Yeah.
I remember the time thinking, oh, man, I don't want this.
Really?
You can't park a car. You can't do anything. Remember that? Everyone whinged.
Yeah.
And then when it came along, it was the greatest event.
Awesome.
And then when I watched that opening ceremony from the French, I just thought, this is so French. This is so French,
Yeah.
And that bit of Celine Dion at the end, I'm weeping like a baby.
Were you?
I was weeping.
What a sook you are.
I was waiting. You didn't weep?
No.
She was sitting there doing
It's a little bit annoying, Celine Dion, for me.
Really?
Yeah. Just the facial expressions that drive me a bit
Well,
mad.
she's got the frozen person syndrome, Scotty.
Sorry, I know. I shouldn't talk bad about her. I mean, she's a tremendous singer. She's fantastic.
She's great.
She
but,
just, I think she's a little bit over the top sometimes.
She does tend to crap on a little bit between the songs. I'll give her that. But before in the past, I've got the ire of the Celine Dion army.
Yes.
Because I've slagged her off.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
Gee, I've opened that up.
But I'm fully invested. And I liked what Lady Gaga did as well. I found that she was really...
And she sang that whole thing in French?
Yeah.
Very good.
And really kooky. But that's what the French are. The French, when you go to France, you go there, they go, well, whatever. If you don't like it, you can... Au revoir.
Au revoir, yeah.
And that's what it is. But my thing, and this is something I think the Tribal Drum would beat for, because in Brisbane, the guy that's running the Brisbane thing, he had this to say.
Brisbane is not a hillbilly town. It's not that strange place up north.
There are concerns that Queensland has squandered its head start. Its government still hasn't decided exactly where it will build the main stadium.
Oh, they've got to build the whole stadium. They haven't started.
And you're a builder. You know what it's like to build something.
Well, I don't know what it's like to build a stadium, but she's a fair job. It's a fair job. I want to get going. I want to start digging some footings right now.
So, okay, but what would Brisbane bring? What would you like to see in Brisbane? So if France for the Paris Games, for example, you've got Celine Dion, you've got Lady Gaga, you've got the Can girls and their snippets. What bit?
Well, the Macy's parade, where they've got those big blow-up things. I think a big giant blow-up of Wally Lewis going down the main street, Queen Street, down the mall, that would be the kickoff, with a big blow-up tray of Moreton Bay bugs or something like that. That's Brisbane.
Okay.
A Moreton Bay bug.
This is
Wally.
Wally, I like it.
The Broncos.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about Democracy Manifest? Remember succulent Chinese meal? This guy.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
That could be.
There is a bit of a problem about the cultural side of Brisbane. Joe Biocchi or something.
That's a long time ago.
I know, but
it's a very cosmopolitan city now, and it's easy to poke fun at it. But I think
Story Street Bridge,
Story
Bridge. The precinct underneath.
Yeah, but it's beautiful.
It's Howard Smith Wharf, it's called.
That's good.
That could be part of it.
Okay.
That's the food capital of Brizzy.
Rightio. See, that's. Would you like to join in? The Tribal Drum is beating for this. What can Brizzy bring to the table for the 2032 Games? No idea is a bad one.
No. Well, we've just given half a dozen bad ideas.
Jam Nation.
The Games opening ceremony was played, and I thought it was truly French. It brought a lot of French. I'm thinking about Brisbane 2032. Yeah. And I've lived in Brisbane. I love Brisbane. It's a great city.
Great city. I've worked there a lot.
You're a builder, Scott Cam, who's filling in for Amanda Keller. You were explaining 8 years to build you can't knock up a stadium in 8 years?
Oh, you can, but you want to get the footings going today.
Right, so...
Let's get going.
Right,
let's pick a block of land.
We need a block of land?
I don't think they've picked a block of land yet.
Got to get your footings down.
Yeah.
And then what
the
would...
basics. Peg it out.
Get the white paint.
Get the string lines out and get going.
Well, you want to get some quotes as well.
You need a couple of quotes. One stadium, 10 billion.
How much is that going to cost me? So what would Brisbane bring along, and a lot of, as Andrew Leverous, the Brisbane guy said...
Brisbane is not a hillbilly town. It's not that strange place up north.
The Tribal Drum is beating. What can Brizzy bring to the table? Scott Cam has already suggested...
Wally Lewis and with a tray of Moreton Bay bugs.
Right, inflatable though, you're saying.
The big Macy type one, Macy parade thing, in America. Well, France has got the croissant.
Yep.
We could sort of make the Chico roll our national dish up at Brizzy, because that's one of my favourite foods.
I think the Chico roll came out of Victoria, though.
It did. It came out of Bendigo.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Well,
do you know what I mean?
We just don't tell anyone that. Just make it, the croissant of Brisbane.
Natalie has joined us. Hello, Natalie.
Good morning. How are you?
We are great.
So let's think Olympics. You think let's go big. So why don't we throw in the big banana and the big pineapple?
Okay, Brilliant. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Brilliant.
You get that?
Well, we put them on a float. We get rid of them, take them off the Coffs Harbour, because in New South Wales, unfortunately, the big banana.
Yeah.
But doesn't matter. Again, we don't tell anyone, and we just send it up on a big truck and have it in the parade.
Well, you've got your heavy truck licence too as well. You can be a part of this.
I could drive.
You could drive it easy.
Yeah. We could HR it, and it's heavy rigid. But the big pineapple, the big prawn.
Yeah, it's a lot of big stuff.
And let's nick the big banana as well and have them all there.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Hello there. Well, the game's opening ceremony on the weekend was a triumph. I thought it was typically French, and that's what you want from your opening ceremony, don't you? Like when you had Sydney, we had the Hills Hoist, we had the lawnmowers, we had all those things.
We had the stock horses and the RM Williams thing. It was fantastic.
How good was that?
Nikki Webster, unbelievable. What was she, 9 years old or something?
Yep, she was 8.
Yeah, unbelievable.
And then she metamorphosized into Kylie Minogue.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just a beautiful thing. And that's what it's all about. Scott Cam is in for Amanda, who's on an assignment. The Tribal Drummers beating for what can Brisbane bring to the table in 2032?
Brisbane is not a hillbilly town. It's not that strange place up north.
Already, Scott Cam has suggested an inflatable Wally Lewis and Moreton Bay Bugs.
Yes.
So you would have an inflatable tray as well and individual inflatable Moreton Bay Bugs?
I think so. I think... Pardon me, yes, I think we would. We'd have a big inflatable tray, big inflatable Moreton Bay Bugs, huge, like we're talking 50 stories high. Wally, the king.
I could see some costs blowing out here.
And the people from overseas would think that Wally was the king
of course.
of Australia.
And they would start worshipping him.
Yeah.
And life would be good.
And it would work out.
Brad has joined us. Hello, Brad.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
What's your suggestion, mate?
Well, for the opening ceremony, I'm thinking we could have 100-metre maids with cricket bats chasing 1,000 kids dressed as cane toads into the stadium to open up the ceremony.
This is brilliant.
This is what we're talking about. This is Brad
Brisbane.
White, you run in the world. That is, and I like the idea of that. You got a few, like you got meter maids, but you got the kids with the cricket bats
chasing the cane toads.
I think this is great,
and that's real hillbilly. That's exactly what old mate was saying. That's perfect.
We're trying to get away from hillbilly.
Oh, are we?
Yeah,
I thought we were trying to hillbilly it up.
Scott, Brisbane is a cosmopolitan city now.
Of course it is. Queen Street.
You know,
Howard Smith Wharf.
Beautiful. The Story Bridge Hotel.
It's
sensational. Thank you for all your calls.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation podcast.
Amanda is away on assignment somewhere in Africa with Dr. Chris Brown, hopefully not having some out of Africa experience and with hair washing and everything like that. But we've got Scott Cam, the best in the business.
Well, I'm nothing like Amanda Keller, but I'm trying my best.
Well, that is true.
Hey, mate, I've got to give a shout out because, I'm here and I'm sort of co-hosting with you, which I don't ever get to do. So I've got to have a shout out to my family, Charlie, Amber and Sage, Bill and Lucy and Sarah and Tom. That's my children with their respective loved ones.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So you've got all the... All your kids are in relationships?
Yes, they are.
And you like all the...
I love them all.
That's nice.
We go out to dinner a lot together as a family. Of course, Anne Cam's there. And we there's 8 of us when we go out, or 9 of us really, but we all go out together.
You're always paying, aren't you?
Well, I like to help out.
Yeah.
I like to help
but
out.
It's nice.
We don't go flash, but we go out and we like to be together. It's fantastic. We're a very strong, knit family group.
That's nice.
Yeah, I love it.
My potential son-in-law... because he hasn't proposed yet or anything, but I do like him very, very much. And
do you?
I do. I think he's a lovely kid.
Yeah.
A lovely, lovely kid. But I've often said to him, what happens if you you were to break up? Could we still be friends?
Oh, no.
Well, he said, and I said, what are you breaking up? And he goes, no. No,
you can't be friends with the breakups. Because that has happened in the past. But we've got we're very lucky, Anne and I. We've got, our children have got beautiful partners. Hard workers, which I love. And they're all goers.
Well, you don't want Johnny Slacky Pants coming with you,
No, get out, son.
Imagine, actually, you as a father-in-law.
and my daughter, Sarah, her partner, Tom.
Yes.
He's a chippy.
Oh, there you go.
Hello.
Cut from the same cloth. It's 7:45. Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda answer the pub test. The opening ceremony. Did it pass the pub test? Pretty simple, really. Yeah. I thought it did.
I thought it
French.
did. I liked it. Very French.
People on social media, why does everything nowadays have to be over the top stupid?
Come on.
Mate, this is just French, quirky to the core. Yeah, whoever signed off on this being a good idea, yeah, about that.
Do we listen to these people, though? Do we listen to these opinions?
Troller's got
do we even read this stuff?
I don't know. Like a lot of people, as I said, I was watching it without any social media commentary. And then afterwards, I was watching it and going, this is crazy, but I love it. Yeah. And then afterwards, all these people were going on about oh, this is sacrilegious, this is this. I went, no, this is just French.
Yeah. You do it your way.
This is French.
Yeah, you can beret it up. You can do whatever you like.
They even had a menage a trois in there. Did you see that?
What's that?
I'd love him. There you go, kids.
My uncle died of that.
I bet you did.
Yes.
What do you think? 13 WSFM, I thought it was a triumph. The opening ceremony didn't pass the pub test. We'll have that for you at 8 o'clock.
Jam Nation.
I demand entertainment. Are you not entertained?
Put on your dancing shoes.
Now give me your best shot.
I should preface that filling her capable shoes with his own talents. That's what I'm trying to say. From the Daily Oz, Emma Gillespie is here, and a TV show that's right in Scott Cam's wheelhouse is Sex and the City.
Oh,
Hello. Well, yeah.
I love Sex and the City.
I got a message from Scott Cam late last night. He said, Emma, I need to talk about my number one most favourite show of all time, second only to The Block, of course, and just like that. This is the Sex and the City reboot, in case Jonesy needs a reminder, a refresher.
Thank you.
But they're filming the upcoming third season in New York City at the moment. Of course, as Scott would know, New York City is, one of the main characters of the show itself. And there are these fake notices that have been popping up around the city, fake filming notices. So, when you might be in a popular sort of location and you'll see a notice saying, if you are here on this day at this time, you might be on camera. And you kind of just... It's
The Block filming here. Scott Cam filming here.
No, we don't do that.
You don't put up signs?
No, we've got people out the front all the time and they come by and I wander out and we have a few photos and things like that. Then I go back inside. Or I've got one of those big trucks with the water cannon and I just back that up and hose them out. No, I don't.
That's what they do in New York.
We love the blockheads that come and visit.
They do that in New York. They do that in New York, but with rats because they've got so many rats there. They just shoot them at them. But these are all fakes anyway. So people sort of saw these notices and then on closer inspection, they say things like project details. Carrie goes on a bad date with Mr. Bean and then accidentally sends him a nude. Another one says after getting hit by a lime bike, Carrie retains Fletcher Reese as her lawyer. That's Jim Carrey's character from the movie Liar Liar.
Right.
And another includes a fake plot about Carrie, which is Sarah Jessica Parker's character, revealing to her friends that she is Garfield the cat. So people saw these. They look pretty legit, but then you zoom in on the fine print and they're obviously fakes. But they've narrowed it down to who they think it is, this Brooklyn writer. Her name's Kat Tech, and she's done this before similarly. She tried to parody a King of Queens reboot that never came of being, but everyone sort of speculated that that was coming back because she put these fake notices up. There's some really good ones. My favourite one, which I think you might get the reference, Carrie buys a severed horse head so she can do a Godfather's. But it got me thinking, these big high-profile shows, there's always so much speculation with And Just Like That and Sex and the City. But The Block's got to be, Australia's Sex and the City, you would have to argue.
Yeah.
So, Scotty Cam, how do you hold those filming secrets close to your chest? Are we talking NDAs? Legally, what can you disclose here and now exclusively to Jonesy and Emma?
Well, I just sort of we get, when people are there from the public coming in to be part of the show, I just make a little speech and say, can you turn your phones off, don't take any photos and keep your trap shut.
And
That's
how's
basically
that worked out so far?
It works pretty good so far, 20 seasons in.
I love seeing you when you tell someone off. When you sit there. You do. I love it on that show.
On the show.
When you're on the show and you sit there and go, look, mate, it's not your show. No. It's our show.
Yep.
If you don't like it, you can
a little less lippy, a bit more chippy.
Very deputy principal energy. I always think when I watch The Block, and huge fan, I got to say, a little bit starstruck today.
There we go.
But you sit there and you think, God, I wouldn't want to disappoint him.
No.
It's like, you're not angry, you're just disappointed. You feel like, I wouldn't want to let him down.
If you see Scott at something like the Logies come into the red carpet with the whole team from The Block, you're like the dad.
I am the dad.
Going, right,
Dad.
Let's get on the red carpet, get the picture taken, and get a beer.
He's
Hurry
the grown up in the room, and you just know he's looking around, and all those young blokes with the suits on with no socks, the cropped pant and the dress shoe but no sock.
Yeah.
You know he's going over, he's grabbing them on the shoulder, and he's saying, "What have you done? You've embarrassed yourself.
Will you be wearing a no sock?
No, mate. I've never worn a no sock setup. But when I do, Marty Fox is a judge on the show this year, new judge.
Yep.
He's a no sock sort of a fella, and I put the hat round. And I bought him a pair of socks and handed them over.
I had no prior knowledge before this segment about that information. There you go.
Well, Em, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Check her out at the Daily Oz. We'll talk to you next week.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
I want you to get up right now.
and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test, and today the opening ceremony. Did it pass the pub test? Scott Cam, who's in for Amanda Keller, who's on assignment in the court of King Caractacus.
Me? I'm on assignment?
No,
Amanda's
you're
on assignment.
Amanda's
here.
on assignment.
Yeah,
You're
right.
here.
Got it.
You liked the ceremony.
I loved it. I thought it was I thought it was French.
It's French. Come on. That's what you want. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Did it pass the pub test?
Yes, it was amazing, the games. The open ceremony was amazing, especially Dion building out her tube. The parade was really, really good, and I don't know if Queensland can make it better.
It was interesting. It's definitely not what we were used to. You've got a lot of arty stuff that just needed a little bit better explaining. I think everyone was so used to things happening in a stadium that because it was outside of it, people couldn't comprehend what was going on. It was convoluted. It was France. What did we expect?
Oh, I reckon it's fantastic. Just simple. You know, the French have got a way of just making it really earthy, down to earth. No fancy banging and clanging, you know. It was just really good, very simple. It was fantastic.
No, the Moulin Rouge dances, the kicks weren't high enough, if you ask me. They weren't to perfection like they normally are.
Oh, there were higher kicks. They seemed a little bit out of time.
That seemed a little bit harsh to me.
That's a bit harsh.
I guess you could have kicked a bit higher in the Moulin Rouge.
What did you think of the Moulin Rouge?
Look, they were always fantastic. And don't the French use the term avant-garde? Is that what it was?
That's what it is.
Bourgeoisie? Is that what? Bienvenue?
I didn't know you were so cosmopolitan. This is the
Farajaka.
This is the stuff you learn from when Scott Cam comes into the show to fill in for Amanda. Grant Hackett's going to be joining us next. It'd be good to get his insight.
I love Grant. What a superstar.
Jam Nation.
Amanda is away on assignment, but Scott Cam is here as special guest host, filling those reasonable-sized shoes, and you're having fun. Everything okay?
I'm very excited to be here, very appreciative, and I hope Amanda has a great time away.
Hey, well done.
Yeah. I wanted to come back, of course.
Yeah, she's going to come back.
Yeah, good.
She's coming back. We're just a few days into the games, but already our Aussie athletes are cleaning up in the pool. That's what we would do great in cleaning up in the pool. If anything I can do is clean a pool very well.
You've always been a good pool boy.
I'm here to clean the
vacuum
pool.
Going slowly down the side of the pool.
I've never heard it called that before, but our swimming expert on Stan Sports Olympic coverage is none other than Grant Hackett. What would he know about swimming? Plenty. Hello, mate.
Morning, guys. How you doing?
Great.
Morning, Grant. How are you, mate? We met about 25 years ago at a function. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. I think we did a bit of work, I think, on TV at some stage. But again, I think that was probably about 20 years ago, Scotty.
Yeah, it was, mate. But
here we still are.
You are a superstar. and I want to ask you about Emma McKeon's, how she's become the most successful Olympian for gold. Is that 6 golds she's got? But isn't there some... I'm confused because Ariana Titmus has got a similar amount of gold, or she's got more medals in total?
So the way it works, I mean, yeah, there's kind of 2 scoreboards on this one. There's the amount of gold medals, which Emma McKeon's got 6, and she's got 12 in total. But it's hard to get a like-for-like with someone like her and Ariane Titmus, because Ariane Titmus can only really do one relay, which is the women's 4x2 freestyle relay. You don't get the other relays, such as the mixed relay, the medley relay, and the women's 4x1 sprint freestyle relay. So it's often the sprinters will end up collecting a lot more medals if you are in some of those relays as well as your individual events. So, I mean, it's really hard to split. You're splitting hairs when you talk about performances in terms of Ariane Titmus and Emma McKeon, but yeah, Emma's certainly got the most medals and most gold medals after, beating Ian Thorpe, who had 5 gold medals in total with that women's 4x1 freestyle relay on the first night.
And with the rivalry, we've seen a lot of the rivalry between us and the US. How real is that?
It's very real, particularly on that first night where we took 2 gold medals and 2 silver medals out of 4 events that were on offer. So, yeah, it's always been fierce. I mean, I talked to Michael Phelps throughout the course of the competition, and we're always sort of toing and froing over, who's going to win what event. But, over the years, that rivalry's always been there. And we're a small country. We're 28 million people against 350 million people, so we're always batting above our weight, and we're always the underdog against the US. But we certainly know how to throw the gauntlet down to them, and particularly on the women's side. I mean, they are unbelievable, and there's still a lot of gold medals that we're going to see come from their events yet.
It is amazing about that population difference and how good we go against the rest of the world. It's incredible. Now, mate, Grant, you, 2000 and 2004, were on the podium with gold, with the anthem going, and every person in Australia, the average person like Jonesy and myself, who dream of standing on that podium with the anthem going, what is that like?
It is pretty hard to describe, to be honest, because, people see that moment, but I started swimming when I was 4 and I was doing 16 kilometres per week, 6 days a week, to get myself to an Olympic Games. And to give people a bit of an insight into how far I would swim every 4 years, I'd effectively swim from Sydney to LA and halfway back. And I couldn't just, plot up and down. You have to do it better than everybody else against the rest of the world. So once you get that very, very small window to win an Olympic Games, you want to make sure you take it. And that's what makes the Olympics so special, the fact that it is every 4 years.
Mm. Yeah. And you could talk about all that stuff, and then you look at the synchronised divers and just one bad bounce on the diving board and you're robbed of all those hours. Just in like a nanosecond.
Oh, for every gold medalist that you see there's probably about another 100 or another 1,000 that are in tears back in the village, because that's the reality of the games. If you're not on for that day, mentally you're just not there, got a bit of a sore throat, a bit of a sniffle, one of you comes up and frightens you a little bit maybe in a heat or a semi-final, and you don't execute that perfect race or to your point there, Jonesy, that perfect dive, that's the difference between gold and silver or a medal and, going home with tin and being in fourth, because it's that brutal.
And that's it. But Australia's behind everybody, no matter what you do.
True.
We know the effort that's gone into it. It's incredible. And, when we see that heartbreak, we're all feeling it at the same time because we know the effort that's gone into it. Mate, who should we start looking, keeping a close eye on coming up in the next couple of days?
Oh, the next couple of days. So overnight you're going to see the women's 200 metre freestyle. Now, this could be the only event in the Olympic Games, across any sport, male or female, that you could see first and second. So we've got Ariane Titmus, who's the world record holder in this race, in great form, already won the women's 400 metre freestyle. But then she's going up against her fellow Australian, who is the former world record holder in this event, Molly O'Callaghan. Now, she's already been part of the 4x1 women's freestyle gold medal that was won on night one as well. So I think we could see them go 1 and 2 and perhaps a world record along with that. And then later on the week, we're going to see the likes of Kaylee McEwen, of course, in the backstroke events, and also look out for Kyle Chalmers in that men's 100 metre freestyle. He looks sensational in the men's 4x1. He took a second off in that last 100 in his leg. He took a second off the reigning Olympic champion in the men's 100. And that sort of time, it's like running, 10.5 versus 9.5. Like, it's such a big margin that he was able to make up. So he's in great form. So, yeah, we got plenty of gold medals and medals to come from the swim team.
I think we're both getting our eagle tattoos on our chest, me and Scotty, just together.
I've got one wing done already.
I've got one wing.
Got to go back for the other.
I'm just worried about my man boob. Mine's got to work out a little bit. Well, great.
It's not going to look quite the same, but I'd love to see a photo. If you wouldn't mind posting it afterwards.
Yes. I'll slide into your DMs, mate.
No thanks.
Stan is the only place to watch every event from Paris 2024. Ad-free, live and on demand. Go to stan.com.au/Olympics. Grant Hackett, thank you for joining us.
No worries. Thanks for having me on, gents.
See you, boy.
Jam Nation.
SCOTTY CAM is in for Amanda, who's on assignment. Such a big 60-minute story. Amanda goes overseas like George Negus filming the militia.
The jacket over the shoulder.
Yeah. The militia is just over the hill. I've given them a can of Coke. I don't think they're going to shoot me.
Is she on an assignment?
It's an assignment with Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
I don't know anything other than she's somewhere in Africa.
It's got to have something to do with animals.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a given. It's like,
is it?
Yeah, well, it's like you being on a show. You're not going to be on a show not about building.
No, like a medical show or something like that. That would be good for the patients.
Embarrassing Bodies with SCOTTY CAM.
That would be it.
As the host, no, we want
it would just be me.
But 20 years, it's 20 seasons of The Block?
20 seasons of The Block. We've been going for about 16 years at this time round because there was 2 shows done first and then a 5-year break, and then I joined and we've done about 16 years because there was a few years there where we did 2 a year.
Yep.
2 blocks in a year was pretty full on.
I do miss it not being in Sydney. I've said this to you many times, but because we're the biggest NIMBY city in the world and you can't do anything. You can't put up a Hills hoist in the city.
No, we had some issues with councils and government and things like that. So, unfortunately, I mean, I have to move to Melbourne for 3 months every year.
Yep.
And because of that. And so we have a much easier time with the Victorian government and local councils, and because we do generate a fair bit of money when we employ a lot of people and we spend a fair bit of money, so they realise the money that comes into the state when we're there, so they welcome us with open arms.
So the block this time round is at Phillip Island.
Phillip Island. I spent 3.5 months there. On the island, Alcatraz, as I call it. No, I loved it there. Phillip Island is fantastic.
It looks windy. I've never been.
Well, you know what? I thought it was going to be windy, and I rented a house not near the water because it's reasonably priced down there as well. And it actually wasn't that windy at all. And there's surf all the way around the island. It's famous for its surf. We think it's famous for the motorsports, but it's actually very famous for its surfing. We've met some professional surfers that have the surf shop down there, Island Boards, and they say there's never been a day that they've been there that there's no surf. It's coming off Bass Strait. And there's great fishing. King George Whiting is the big thing. Anyway, we bought a little resort in town and we converted it to 5 luxury homes.
Oh.
And it's going to be absolutely sensational. It's like a gated community, close to the track, close to the beach, and it's going to be incredible.
This is great.
Yes, it's an island resort. Family holiday island resort.
Oh, so it's going to be an island resort? Or are you dropping information here? So will people be living in the houses or will it be a resort?
Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not a resort. It's not a resort. But I probably have given away too much and now I'm in trouble.
Now.
I'm sure it's in the promo somewhere.
Look at the panic on your face. Look, everyone. Just strike that from the record.
Yeah, just don't tell anyone I said that.
Don't worry, it's all okay.
It's going to be great, and it'll be fine. I'm sure I've said that in an interview somewhere else. I'm positive. It's coming out. It's going to be awesome.
Look out for Scott on embarrassing bodies.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
WSFM, hello there. It's Jonesy and Amanda. Amanda is away on assignment, and every day of her assignment, we have special guest stars coming in to fill her shoes and doing it very capably. Today is SCOTTY CAM. I forgot you did dabble in radio for a bit there, didn't you?
Many years ago, mate.
Yeah.
Yes, I did weekends in the mornings. I did a morning show.
Over at Triple M there?
Triple M for about 3 or 4 years, and then TGB. The great Channel 9 radio station.
Okay, well, why don't we plug every opposition in the business because Fordham doesn't need any more help.
No, he doesn't.
But we're just talking Gets My Ghoulies, and you and I had an interesting chat because I'm a texter, and I text you about a lot of stuff, and I was just giving you a bit of grief about a text exchange.
Last week.
And we were just talking about your motorbike. We're not selling your Harley, are we?
Well, I'm trying to. I want to sell it.
He's got this Harley, and I tell you, it's money in the bank.
It's money in the bank. That's what you told my wife.
I told you when you bought it all those years ago, and I said, don't sell it. It's a beautiful bike, rare as. Heritage Softail. Can we talk about it?
Heritage Softail Springer front end.
2006 model.
Yep.
6,000 Ks.
Yep. That's it. And it's got every nut and bolt is a skull.
Has it really?
Yes. And it's got a good number plate as well.
Okay, well, don't yell.
I won't say that, but it's got a good one.
I just don't. You're going through a stage in your life, and I get this.
I'm cleaning out.
Yeah. But you don't need to.
I'm a hoarder, Jonesy.
Yeah. No, but get rid of some of the other stuff. Get rid of the cement. How many cement mixers do you have?
No, I'm not. I don't get rid of tools. I've got lots of those.
Okay, how many cement mixers? I've
got a couple, but I've got 5 drop saws too. But I used to have 5 blokes working for me back in the day. Well, so I don't throw tools away.
What do you need 5 drop saws for?
Well, I had to cut 5 bits of timber once. That's what my uncle used to say.
Anyway, away from your tool shed, as it were, you don't like when we text and chats. And
I don't like texting.
And I came back to you and I said, I like our chats. And
yes. And you asked me a big question, a big long text, and I just said yes.
Yes.
You went, I love our chats. But I just can't stand the texting process. And my wife texts me and then I don't text back. So I've probably got on my phone now about 50 unanswered text messages. My kids blow up. Okay, this is very rude. Okay, just ring me, please. Just ring me. So my wife texts me and I ring her.
If my wife rings me, I know something's blown up or someone's died. It's a big deal when she rings.
Yes, I'm not much. And it takes me a while to text back. It's an effort.
Yep.
So ring me.
Have you read the latest thing, the Gen Y millennials? No, what are you?
Gen Z.
Gen Z. They don't like thumbs up in a text anymore.
Why not?
Gen Y, right?
It's passive-aggressive. It comes across very passive-aggressive, like you're going, yeah, there you go, champ, nice one. Like that.
Really?
Yeah.
So
like, it's almost patronising.
Yes. Yeah, so don't send the thumbs up.
Well, what do you want then?
Well, I don't know. Like
what, smiley face?
Yeah, no emojis. The emojis are off. They come across.
I don't do emojis. I had to ask my wife. I said, people are sending me a heart saying they like it, right? So that's easy to do. How do I do that? And she told me how to do it, but I'm not going to do it.
You didn't send an eggplant, did you, with spurty water?
What's that?
Anyway, we'll talk about that during the ad.
I love eggplants. Baked with a bit of cheese.
Anyway.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
Amanda's away on assignment. Scott Cam has been filling in for Amanda today and has done a bang-up job. Gets my Ghoulies today. What's on your case? $20,000 cash thanks to Hair and Forbes Machinery House. What's on the hotline?
What gets my ghoulie is when you take your car to the car wash and the guy wants to charge you more because your car's dirty. As I said to him, you don't bring clean cars here to get washed. That's my ghoulie.
Yeah, it seems to be a
fair.
Well, you've got a big get-out-of-town truck that gets dirty when you go to the farm.
It's covered in mud at the moment.
Yeah.
I've been up the bush just the last week.
What do they charge you to wash that?
I don't get it car washed, so I just do it myself.
You do it yourself?
I've got a gurney at home, you know, got all that gear.
You get out in the Daisy Duke shorts?
Yeah. Yeah, singlet. The fishnet singlet. Daisy Dukes.
It looks like...
No undies.
Here we go. You look like the Dutch swimming guys. Did you see their trunks at the...
No.
In the pool?
No.
Oh, goodness me.
I did, but it was a bit revealing.
Well, they just were very... there's a lot going on there.
Okay, I'll have a look at that. I'll keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, what else have we got?
What gets my ghoulies in business is the people that do most of the hard work get paid the least, and those in management that do the least amount of work get paid the most. It just doesn't make sense, and it really gets my ghoulies.
It's outrageous.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the boss gets a bit more, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Or she, of course.
I think very, very well covered this, Scotty.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's equal pay these days, which is fair enough, except for the blokes that work hard.
Well,
look at the tradesmen.
Yeah,
and women.
Yeah, they're working as hard as anything.
Working as hard as anything. And they're only on $150 an hour.
They're all driving around in Raptors and big get-out-of-town trucks.
Towing a jet ski.
And they have to wash themselves. Out with the bad, in with the good. If you dipped out, you can always contact us via the iHeartRadio app. It's 2 to 9.
Oh, and our favourite caller, email or Facebook friend, wins a Luna Park Family Pass, which also includes tickets to the Dream Circus and Sonic Neon.
Whoa. With the ultimate experience for your family at Luna Park Sydney, including tickets to DJ Dorothy's Rave of Innocence. Plus the Jonesy and Amanda tea towel and key ring as well. We basking in the beauty of the Paris Games, from Celine Dion to the Mona Lisa and a horse on water. I like that horse on water. I got us thinking about 2032. And Scott, as you said, you're in the building game. 8 years to build a stadium.
Yeah.
Well, we get a Mojo Homes for that or something like that?
I just reckon we need to get
stadium package.
We need to peg that stadium out pretty quick, smart, and get some string lines running and dig some bloody footings. That's what we need.
Today, the tribal drum was beating What Can Brizzy Bring to the Table?
Brisbane is not a hillbilly town. It's not that strange place up north.
Here's Brad from Hunters Hill.
For the opening ceremony, I'm thinking we could have 100 metre maids with cricket bats chasing 1,000 kids dressed as cane toads into the stadium to open up the ceremony.
There's a lot of mixed messages there.
Hillbilly, that's what that is. I love it.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Ugly Fellas next with WSFM's greatest prize of all time. Plus, check out the stuff that didn't make today's Cutting Room show with our exclusive Jonesy and Amanda Cutting Room Floor podcast on the iHeartRadio app. Scott and my good self will be back from 6 tonight for Jam Nation.
Will we?
We will. This is all new. I sent you a text, mate.
I've got something on. Thumbs up to you.
Mate, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Oh, mate, it's been an absolute pleasure to be here. Thanks for asking me. Ryan, you're a champion. Jonesy, I love you. Thank you very much.
Good on you, mate. Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Wipe the tears, baby, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Damn Nation Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.